Hey guys, so in this video, the audio kind of messed up. You can hear like the microphone like popping a little bit. You can hear like going up. It's I didn't expect that to happen, but sorry about that. This is just me editing the video right now. Yeah, just sorry about that. That's a disclaimer, and yeah, enjoy the video. Sorry. Hello, everybody. It is me, Real American Politics, here today with a new video. And today, we're going to go after the governor elections this year. Now, there's many, many governor elections this year, as there's some key ones, there's ones that don't really matter, but we have to take a look at them, as there's some very interesting ones this cycle. As we have for sure two retiring governors, and we have many other interesting races that may get close and may affect the general election. So we got to take a look here. Now, I have created four maps. Three of the maps I use based on the crystal ball, based on the Politico, and based on RCP aggregate. Now, the reason I did this is because I want to analyze what each one is going to show, which one is, who's going to win what. So yeah, we will start with the crystal ball. It's going to be this one. Now, the crystal ball is projecting that Republicans are going to do pretty good in Vermont, New Hampshire, West Virginia, the obvious states like Dakota, Utah, Indiana. They're, however, saying that Republicans are going to do miserable in Missouri and North Carolina. Now, North Carolina, I can believe. I don't believe he's going to lose there, the Democratic governor. I think he's going to win by around 5-6 points. But I don't agree with Missouri at all. One bit. It should be at least likely. With Montana, they have as a toss-up, which I can see. But with Bullock not on the governor ballot, I don't know if it's possible that the Democrats could win. And they have Washington safe, which I can get into that later when I make my prediction. Because I kind of disagree with that for one reason. But we'll get into that later. But other than that, I agree with the Utah, North Dakota, Indiana, West Virginia, etc. I agree with pretty much everything. Now we gotta take a look at the Politico prediction. They're projecting Republicans are going to flip Montana, but the same thing is, I disagree with Missouri, Indiana, Vermont, New Hampshire. Now, Vermont should go to Republican by 8 or 9. Right, he's very popular there. So is the New Hampshire governor. They're both fairly popular. They're leading the polls by like 30 points. I know I don't agree with polls, but those polls when weighed are actually pretty accurate. So I don't agree with that at all. Also, West Virginia, I could maybe see that again, kind of like the crystal ball. I think Jim Justice is going to win that state easily with Trump on the ballot. He has cross appeal. North Carolina, they pretty much got that correct. But other than that, they got everything else pretty correct, other than these four. But other than that, they did pretty good. That's probably the closest one so far. Now we got RCP. Oh boy. I mean, they pretty much had the same exact map. But they made West Virginia safe, which I believe is going to happen. They had Montana as a toss-up, which I don't really know if that's the case at all. I don't see the Democrat winning there. If it's Steve Bullock, yes, but no. And they have North Carolina lead, which is, yes, that's pretty reasonable. And they have Washington safe, which I'll get into that in a little bit. But for now, that's RCP's prediction, based on their aggregate. Now, we got to take a look at the last results of the last race. Because I want to see what my prediction is going to be. So we're going to start with the great state of Delaware. John Carney, I believe, is running. If I am not mistaken, yes, that is true. John Carney is going to win by a safe margin. He's going to win probably by 16, 17 points at minimum. But we got to get to the state of Indiana. Eric Holcomb, he did pretty good there. I think he's going to win by a safe margin for Republicans. Probably by 10, 15. He's going to improve on his 2016 result. I do believe so. Now we got the great state of Missouri. Mike Parson's going to win there. Mike Parson, I think, is going to win by probably a likely margin. You could say safe, but I think it's more than likely to be likely. He's going to win it by probably 8 or 9 points at the end of the day. Now we got the great state of New Hampshire. I mean, Montana. Montana, I think, is going to go lean Republican. I just don't see Mike Cooney winning. I know for a fact that Greg Gianforte, I never say his last name correctly, he is polling very well in Montana. So I don't think he's going to lose. I think he's going to win by around probably 4 points, 5 points maybe. Now we got the great state of New Hampshire. Chris Sununu is going to win by a safe margin. Whoops. Because if you look at the RCP aggregate, he's up by 30 points. I don't think it's going to be 30 points, but I think it's going to be closer to 20. He's very popular there, and I think he's going to win pretty easily. Now we got the great state of North Carolina. I think Roy Cooper is going to win by probably a likely margin. The Republicans don't really have a chance there. North Carolina, for some odd reason, like moderate Democrats. So, I don't see it flipping. Republicans could maybe, if they actually did pretty good there, if Trump did good there, could make it a little bit closer, but Cooper's probably going to outperform Trump by around 10 points or so. Trump's probably going to win the state by 4, and Cooper's probably going to win the state by around 6 or 7, or maybe 8. So that's why I'm saying it's likely blue. Now we got the great state of North Dakota. That's safe red. That's not flipping one bit at all. It's not going to be close. Doug Bergman, I think he's running again, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that is true. He's going to win easily. He's going to win probably by 30, 40 points. Now we got the state of Utah. Spencer Cox. It's not Gary Herbert, but it's a safe state. So, I think he's going to win by 25 points or so. Now we got the state of Vermont. This is a state where, very interesting. It's a D plus 15 according to PVI, which I don't agree with that garbage. But Vermont, it's going to go likely red for Phil Scott. I think he's going to win it by 8 points or so. He's going to do way better than Trump could ever do in the state. But it's just for now. I think he's going to win it by 9 points or so, by a likely margin. Now we got the great state of Washington. People keep saying, Jim Inslee is going to win by a safe margin. He's going to win by 15 points. Here's the thing, though. If you take a look at the data, he's probably going to win by a likely margin. The last 2 elections, he only won by within 10 points. He didn't win above 10 points. He won it by, I believe it was like 9 last time around, and 2 cycles ago it was around like 5-point difference. So he's not going to win it by a safe margin. He's going to win it by probably 8 or 9. They could make it trend a little bit red this year. Trump could do that, and that could help Republican down ballot. But there's no way they're going to flip it. Now we got the great state of West Virginia. Jim Justice is going to win that state fairly easily. I made him Democrat because he used to be a Democrat. So he's going to win it. He has cross appeal. He's going to win it probably about around 15 points. It's a safe margin. So, and there is my governor predictions. You can make a case for Montana could go blue. Not really. But you could say that in the comments down below. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button down below. Subscribe, share with your friends. Comment down below if you agree with this map or disagree with it. I want to hear your guys' opinion. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.